long story. Everything started like 20 years ago when I first got the chance to work in the USA, and I was working on a cruise ship for 10 years. Of course, I have to start my way up from the bottom because there is no better way to understand what's going on upstairs if you don't know what's going on downstairs. So I started as an assistant waitress, then I moved to a new level, and I became soon enough a waitress, and then later on a head waitress. After 10 years traveling the world, you get bored, and I decided there is a new stage in my life that needs to begin, and I moved to New York, where I spent a few years, the most beautiful years, yes. Of course, in the F&B, or to be more specific, in the food and beverage department. I was working in two restaurants from New York, both of them located in Manhattan. So I was really impressed about how they manage businesses, about how they have their customer care department, and how focused they are on hospitality itself. And then in 2011, I came in Romania, and I got the opportunity to get the job here at the American Hotel Academy. And here I am, taking care of TASTE, the new academy that American European Education recently opened. TASTE. TASTE is tasty. Our program is tasty. Our concept is the best you can possibly get on the Romanian market so far. It really focuses on gastronomy business domain. It's not necessarily related strictly to culinary arts, but we provide you the basic knowledge for the student to be able to manage any kind of food and beverage operation. So not necessarily a kitchen located in a restaurant, but any other related food industry businesses. And it's a unique concept. There is no other on the market because we have the pleasure to announce you that TASTE will have a blend of educational knowledge together with culinary skills that will create the ideal education a student should have. More than 100%. We have so many people interested in culinary. Everywhere you see we have TV shows, and we have so many contests, and we have so many food lovers, and unfortunately we didn't see any institution that can provide a bachelor degree in culinary. So we decided that the Romanian market really needs this type of education, and we wanted to take this to a total different level. So we're not necessarily focusing on chefs, on cooks, but we want to make businessmen. This is what the scope of our program is. Yes, to know how to cook, to use the skills for you, or to understand and how to supervise the kitchen, but in the same time to be able to understand how nutrition affects the menu design, how profitability can be increased if you respect all the steps and if you have the basic knowledge related to financial aspects. So in other way, I believe that the program, the product that we offer to students, it's one of a kind, and this is the best, and I'm really insisting on this, the best chance you can possibly get if you really want to have a career in gastronomy. Well, I hope it's going to be her too. We want also men, and we also want ladies to be part of our academy.
Lady chefs.
Lady chef, of course, why not? We really strongly recommend all ladies passionate about gastronomy to join us, and they will have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now, coming back to your question, I believe that the main characteristic or the fundamental aspect that must be taken in consideration when selecting the best candidate for TASTE is to see the passion he or she has. Because if you love what you're doing, if you really want to come here because you want to expand your horizons, because you want to learn more about gastronomy, because you feel that this is what the life needs to get you, okay, then I think that you're on the right path, and we are here to make sure that your dreams will come, your career, and will come eventually true. We really embrace diversity, so we expect students from Romania, as well as from Europe, as well as from all the other continents to come here and study, because we want them to see that whatever we say now, or whatever I say now, is nothing but the truth. And when I say that this is the best program you can get, and this is the best education you can get, I really mean it. So we expect whoever is passionate about gastronomy, whoever has, you know, that fire inside themselves, you are more than welcome. That's a good question. People like to eat. Food is not an invention of the 21st century, we all know that. But having the educational background in this domain can make you provide the best culinary experience to guests. So restaurants will always function, people will always like to go out, so you have endless possibilities. Having a culinary degree in it's more than just transforming your dreams into passion, and your passion into a career. It's about you delivering the best version of yourself to everybody. So I think that having a career in this domain, it's really useful, both me as a guest, having qualified personnel serving me the food or preparing me the food, as well as for you, because you will have so many opportunities to develop yourself. And you know, the biggest advantage of this industry is that it's quite flexible. You don't need to stay focused on a restaurant. You can become a manager in a kitchen that has their domain of activity related to events or to any other kind of catering businesses. So you can expand, you can travel, you can become a blogger, you can become a vlogger, you can do whatever you want to do. So, you know, it's a very broadened horizon that is given to you as a student and as a follower in this particular domain. Definitely the student's goal is education. Our goal, my goal as a director is you students. So I will recommend you to be here, to be actively involved, to continue whatever you are doing, to embrace every change, every challenge, to experience different opportunities, to take whatever life has to give you, and you know, to create something that you will never think that you will create. And what I can promise you is that TASTE will offer you the best